It will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here.
Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and then...
What's good, y'all? Saint Valoy, back at it again with another pre-record. Holy snaps, it went down. So, over the weekend, I'm going to say like Friday or something like that, the South African president announced that he will be paying Donald Trump a visit over at the White House to discuss a variety of topics. But one of the topics I knew that they were going to get into was the topics of the Afrikaners refugee. Now, I know you guys probably all seen clips already on Twitter of like what's going on with the airplanes going over to pick up the Afrikaners that are being harassed and essentially murdered in South Africa. But I knew that the administration over in South Africa and a bunch of the woke liberals will feel some type of way, especially with everything going on right now with immigration. But fast forward, the guy came and it went down. Now, I saw a bunch of clips going on Twitter, on X, and I ended up bumping into what seems like a 7-minute clip from start to end. Maybe not involving the questions from the press, but definitely the conversation between the South African president and Donald Trump. So, by all means, sit back, enjoy the clip. Please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. You already know the vibes. Talk to y'all later.
What would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the president. It's for him. No, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our president will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on the around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down. Turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you. Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. Whatever we want to do, we can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament. Yes, Honorable Member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill the mother, kill the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer. Pa, pa.
The man of DAPE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have turned a white man. because Peshawar and Suri will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
So to kill Yamaza, kill the brewer, the farmer, kill the brewer, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa. Shoot to kill Yamaza, kill the brewer, the farmer, kill the brewer, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, was not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but I mean, you understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter, they freak out. It sounds like a genocidal.
I can't take it.
Ulipur, Sisoshaya, Uzochuchura, Ulipur, Sisoshaya, Uzovalera, Sisobatula, Azovalera, Sisobatula.
Who will expropriate land without compensation, whether they like it or not. If they object, they can seek refugee in America.
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross, and there's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen. Okay.
I mean, it's in South Africa. That's where.
We'll need to find out. I don't know.
See those people.
Okay.
Mr. President, the Pentagon announced that it would be accepting a Qatari jet to be used as Air Force One.
What are you talking about? You know, what are you
I want
talking
to
about?
respond to
You know,
The Pentagon
you to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatari jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which was a very nice thing, they also gave $5.1 trillion worth of investment in addition to the jet. Go back, you ought to go back to your studio at NBC, because Brian Roberts and the people that run that place, they ought to be investigated. They are so terrible the way you run that network, and you're a disgrace. No more questions from you. Go ahead. Go ahead, talk about that. His name is Peter something. He's a terrible reporter.